We're going live to political correspondent Tom Harwood at Downing Street. And we haven't spoken in detail since you, as it were, you saw Kwasi disappear, get into the car and off he went, but yet to see Jeremy Hunt arrive, presumably. Absolutely febrile down there, must be, Tom.
Oh, it completely is. In fact, a huge throng of protesters have turned up at the end of Downing Street, mainly environmental protesters, but they have sent off plumes of smoke, engulfing those famous gates that were imposed by Margaret Thatcher in the late 1980s to prevent terrorist action. Well, now they're holding back a veritable throng of protesters, and there is action behind me as well. Cars moving about, a van actually appearing behind me. I suppose there are some things that need to be moved out of number 11 now that the Chancellor has been sacked. But yes, that reshuffle as well, pretty seismic. And crucially, we will be getting to ask the questions of the Prime Minister in around 20 minutes' time. This is a Prime Minister whose authority is dangling by a thread. Selected by the Conservative Party membership not because of her amazing rhetorical ability, not because she was the most fluent or fluid of performers, but because she stood for policy. Now, if you take away the policy from Liz Truss, what do you have left in terms of those attractive qualities that the membership saw in her, indeed, that propelled her to number 10? Liz Truss without the policy, it's very hard to see how that is a sustainable premiership.
Thank you very much indeed for that. Echoing very much what Benedict was just saying before we cut across to you. So you're 20 minutes time or so. It's now 11 minutes past 2. And as Tom said to us, he thinks that the press conference itself is going to be just down the road a piece. So stay in touch with us, but make sure you get to the right place at the right time, because we want it live, every dot, comma, full stop and phrase with the Prime Minister, Liz Truss.